I'm Mike from Mike and Mike's Guitar Bar, and today we're going to delve into the history of National's Bobbie Thomas signature model and its unique modifications. We'll also discuss its namesake, his progression from child prodigy TV star to Las Vegas showman with Wayne Newton, and we'll even take a turn into the world of true crime. More on that later. Originally from Iowa, the father-son duo of Bob and Bobbie Thomas were featured performers on the 1960s edition of WGN-TV's Barn Dance Country Variety Show. It was Chicago's answer to the Grand Ole Opry, and by the end of the 1960s, Barn Dance had become a nationally syndicated program. Bobbie Thomas was a very gifted multi-instrumentalist, learning to play guitar and perform on stage from the age of 5. He would later add banjo and pedal steel to his skill set. A true family act, the duo would later include younger brother Scott Thomas on bass, billed as Bob and Bobbie Thomas +1. The Thomases would go on to make over 200 barn dance appearances over the course of 6 seasons, in addition to making appearances on The Arthur Godfrey Show, Panorama Pacific TV, and even the Grand Ole Opry itself. Not coincidentally, Barn Dance and National's parent company, Valco, were both Chicago-based, and the regional fame of the Thomases' barn dance performances led to this unique, versatile model. The Bobbie Thomas signature model features semi-hollow ES-style construction, premium binding and inlay work, top-tier features including Grover Rotomatic tuners and a Bigsby B7 vibrato tailpiece, and even a genuine Gibson ABR1 Tune-o-matic bridge. While Bobbie's signature guitar was an impressive instrument in its stock configuration, his personal guitar, which we have right here, offers a unique insight into a player that simply demanded more from his instrument. With an apparatus that could bend both E strings in addition to the B by either the palm or the elbow. This apparatus is suspiciously similar to those created by Dean Porter for session players Jerry Kennedy and Grady Martin. And while Dean Porter purportedly only created 2 of these string bending units, we're very likely looking at a third here on Bobbie Thomas's instrument. It's also highly likely that the same series of pedals was also installed on Bobbie Thomas's White Falcon earlier in the 60s. Clearly, Bobbie Thomas favored a more traditional Fender twang and cut, and while his stock model features oversized ceramic magnet single coils in covers that resemble humbuckers, Bobbie's personal guitar was fitted with a Jaguar pickup in the neck position and a Telecaster pickup at the bridge. Much like Harmony and Kay, Valco would fall victim to the same market forces that proved to be the demise of many USA guitar companies in the late 60s and early 70s. At this time, much of the mail order and catalog guitar business shifted in favor of less expensive Japanese imports. The Bobbie Thomas model was a casualty of this transitional time in the industry, resulting in very low production totals. Bobbie can be seen with a collection of his National signature models on the cover of his most notable 60s release, Guitarist Extraordinary. The Valco company also used Bobbie Thomas and his father Bob Sr. in a series of Supro advertisements before the Bobbie Thomas model was introduced. After the cancellation of Barn Dance, Bobbie Thomas accepted an offer to become Wayne Newton's guitarist in Las Vegas in 1971.
Bobbie Thomas, ladies and gentlemen.
He left 2 years after joining, and Bobbie started his own recording studio back in Chicago, Alpha Recording Company, lending his talents to over 1,000 commercials, incidental music for TV, and over 24 Encyclopedia Britannica films. This would continue until Thomas accepted an offer to rejoin Wayne Newton's band in 1987, a fateful decision that would bring him back to Las Vegas.
It's all yours, Robert. on song 5, St. Banjo.
In the ensuing years, Bobbie would meet and marry his wife, Janie Thomas, a high-powered broker at Merrill Lynch. Bobbie would eventually go to work for Merrill Lynch as well, and this is where things take an unexpected turn. From 1993 to 94, Janie and Bobbie Thomas concocted a scheme to offer their clients the opportunity to invest in private or offshore accounts that didn't exist. If the customers agreed, the duo would allegedly send a monthly summary statement inflating the value of their portfolio, all the while sending their actual Merrill Lynch statements to a different address. This fraud scheme lasted about a year until Bobbie and Janie were both summarily fired from their jobs and a warrant was issued for their arrest. After reportedly bilking $17 million from as many as 30 investors, the Thomases were on the lam, fleeing their home in a gated community. As reported in the Las Vegas Sun, a luxury car leased to the couple sat in the driveway. Some lights were still on in the house, and a formal dining room table was set. Bobbie Thomas would remain on the run for the next 10 years, finally surrendering to the FBI in 2004 on 41 counts of securities fraud and 1 count of racketeering. To the best of our knowledge, Janie Thomas has never been caught, and that is where this particular tale goes cold. Despite the Bonnie and Clyde nature of the Thomas' securities fraud, the National Bobbie Thomas model remains an underappreciated and little-known gem in their lineup, made all the more interesting once the full story is laid out. For more information on the Bobbie Thomas model and everything else here at Mike and Mike's Guitar Bar, please visit mmguitarbar.com.